Alright guys, so how's it going today? So it's another windy day. It snowed last night. And we're actually getting some whiteout conditions every now and then because it's just so bloody windy out. So every once in a while we get some whiteout conditions, but it's not snowing really. I think it's just the wind picking up all the loose stuff and blowing it. So I shoveled the driveway. Did here at the shop, did behind the house there, did the sidewalk, and I did the mailbox a little bit. I didn't plow with Big Red because it wasn't enough, worth it. I always say if it's under an inch or two, I'd probably just do it by hand. But once you get over that, it's time for Big Red to do, especially if it's wet. But anyways, I got a couple of new things for Big Red. I didn't show them because I already installed them, but I got the old ones here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Got some grass stuck to them. But right here is a skid shoe for the snowplow. Okay, for the Polaris plow there. And you notice there's actually some grass stuck in here. That's because it's actually breaking here now. It's actually cracked, which is telling me that these are worn out. And this one's even worse. How this one managed to even survive, I don't know. Get this damn grass off at first. But yeah, I'd say that's probably at the end of its lifespan right there. How I didn't notice this last year, I don't know, because they didn't look bad. You can see where it's already about ready to break. Like, this is all that's holding this thing on. Then this piece would actually fall off at some point if it kept cracking all the way around. So when I saw that, I was like, I mean, it's even bent. Look at that. Can you see the bendness in it? Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing. That's not supposed to happen. I didn't notice it last year, but it looks like it's been. It actually looks like it's actually pretty recently that this has started cracking. But these are original to the snowplow to when I bought it, and I never actually understood how to, because you can adjust these obviously for how deep you want to, like how much you don't want to scrape. So my fixing, which was back in the day when I didn't really understand these kind of things, is I just installed some washers, and the locking nut, or the locking washer, was original to it, but I added these 3 washers to it to give it, to pull it out some more. Well, that's actually what this little nut here is for. Is you actually adjust that, and then you can adjust it that way. So I went and bought some brand new ones off of eBay. I didn't really understand, because there's some Polaris factory ones. They were like $30 for a pair, and then the ones I found on eBay were like $16, but the only difference was that they were painted. I guess if you wanted to paint them, you could, but I think what they put on there was just some kind of a primer paint, because it's not. I don't think it's actual paint, but I would say that's probably pretty much well at the end of its lifespan. I didn't even notice that until probably about a month ago. Shit, I'm not even going to be able to get that nut off there, I guess, now, because I just realized that the threads are all mashed up right here. I was hoping I could salvage the nuts at least, because I could reuse the nuts. But I guess I'm not going to get through that messed up area. So I guess we could try it anyway. But I can't say I'll get anywhere. This is the biggest wrench I got, because I got the small. Well, I got a smaller one, but I think it'd be too small. I took the other sizes up to the house because I needed them to actually adjust or take these off. So I don't have my smaller ones here. Actually, I might even need to use this one. I don't know. I might not get big enough. I don't think. Oh, it does. No, that's actually seized on now. Yeah, well, that's alright then. I'm going to salvage those at least. So, that's what happened to my snowplow shoes, skid shoes. This is the worst one. Even this one's alright. Like, I could have went, I suppose another couple of months on this one, but yeah, I'm not going to even I'm not even going to bother taking that nut off. I'm just going to take what I can off here, and they can go in the scrap, I guess. I've got a scrap bin here for all my non-usable metals. It actually used to be our old garbage can, but my mother wanted to get a new one, so I got two garbage cans in here now, one for actual garbage and then one for metal. But I mean, it's just unbelievable. But you know what? They did actually pretty good though. Surprisingly, they lasted almost 10 years. I believe almost 10 years. I bought it in 09. It's a 2010 Sportsman. I bought the blade at the same time, so it's all the same year pretty much. So since 2009, 10. Almost, yeah, about 8 years probably. So it's not too bad. The only problem I had though, I'm probably going to have with this one too, is that every once in a while, even though I tighten these nuts all the way down, like I'd get them as tight as I possibly could, they would still seem to get loose after a while. So I was thinking, well, I might have to go replace these with locking nuts, which I still might end up doing. I'll see if these give me trouble or not. But other than that, I'm going to have to replace those nuts then with actual, actual locking nuts then, so I don't have that issue anymore. Well, this one was just starting to go, because it's obviously you can see where the grass is stuck to it. It's broken. And then this is obviously they're thinned out. But they do get a lot of use, and I've actually been using them the last few years now. Well, most of the years anyway. There was a good year or two I didn't use these because these were kind of set up kind of too high. So the plow would always kind of scrape into the ground, which was not good for it. And that's the can. And it would the blade would obviously sculpt the ground. So it's like, well, I'm getting tired of this. That's how I would also break my winch cables because of that too much. So I decided, well, there's got to be a way to adjust these, and there was. I just didn't realize you had to turn this nut too. I ended up putting those washers on. But I got new skid shoes, so these can go in the trash. That's the worst one. This is actually the one that I've seen break or kind of start failing on me first. I actually noticed it because I was kind of walking past the plow, and I noticed I could see snow and daylight through this. I was like, well, that's not supposed to be happening. So I've been waiting for a little while for the new ones to show up. Well, I got new ones now, and they're already installed. They look basically the same as this. It's just that they had primer paint on them, which I didn't care anyway. I could have gotten the factory ones, but I was like, I'm not going to pay double. I actually could have gave two shits about paint, because I mean these damn things are gonna rust anyway. So what the hell does it matter? So I'll throw my stash of washers in there. And then I need my nuts. And I'll throw them in there. So And basically what they did to make those skid shoes too, by the way, I don't know if you really caught on to that, probably not. They basically took a piece of metal and they rounded it off like that. And they literally take a nut and then just weld it right on it. It's like, well shit, I could have made my own, but I don't have that kind of metal to be doing that. Well, I probably do, but it wouldn't be very good. So I know I didn't show the new skid shoes. Well, like I said, they're basically the same as this. It's just that they got paint on them. At first, I didn't think they were going to fit. I thought, they look kind of big, you know. I was like, I don't think they're going to fit on. But I'll be damned, they fit on. So, you know, I don't understand why these were cheaper and they had paint on them, you know, or primer paint. And then the Polaris ones, you know, were $30, and they didn't have no paint on them. They were basically just like those there, no paint on them, just the stainless steel or whatever. These have primer on them, but I'm pretty sure it's still stainless steel or steel at least, you know. So, but that's another job done. I guess they should hopefully last me now for another 8 years. I'm still probably going to have to fine tune them. I don't think I have them adjusted correctly. It looks like I might have them up a little bit too high. But I won't really know until I get a little bit of snow worth plowing. I mean, there's a little drift back there I guess I could knock out, but it still might not be enough worth touching. But all I have to do is just fine tune it and adjust it to make sure that they feel, you know, that it's, one, it's level, and two, it's not going to still sculpt the damn ground when I'm plowing. But other than that, Big Red's got some new skid shoes on the snowplow. I think really all I need to do now is probably replace the cutting edge, but I don't really use it all that much, so it doesn't really bother me that it's kind of worn down a little bit. So, oh, and I got these stupid screws I got to get rid of too. So I don't know. I guess we'll see how long. We'll see how long they last, I guess, and but they should last hopefully for quite a long time, because I don't plan on buying any new ones for. These are just self-tapping screws. So this would have to go in my self-tapping bin somewhere. Whatever I did with it now. And this one, I think. So hopefully that'll take care of my. Sorry, in here a bit. Should hopefully take care of my skid shoe problem for quite a few years, depending on how long those will last. That's not a self-tapping screw. So, some stash of nuts. I know I got some in here somewhere. What I do with them? I don't think they're in here either. Nope, that's just my nails. When I did that side wood thingy replacement, that probably had everything in it probably. Yeah, that should be it actually. Yes, that's actually it. Okay. Self-tapping screws, I got some of those for something I was going to, that I did. What it was, I don't remember now, but. Well, actually, I needed a few to fix my gutters because they were missing screws and they weren't exactly staying on. They were always kind of freaking leaking all the damn time. I'm getting sick of it, so. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Big Red's got some new shoes, skid shoes. Now Big Red just needs some new donuts. Well, he's gonna need a new drive belt. Big Red's gonna need a new drive belt next summer, I'm sure, because I'm getting pretty damn close to 5,000 miles. I think I might even hit it before spring. I don't know, but I think I'm at like little, I thought it said 4,700 miles, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll have to double check again. But other than that, you know, I forgot these damn little nuts. Shit. Other than that, I'm just gonna drive on with them until spring, because I'm not gonna be doing a belt change in the wintertime. If I had a heated shop, I would, and that wouldn't be an issue, but that's not an option. So, you know, I'm not gonna do that in the freaking cold. Screw that idea. So, but yeah, so Big Earth's got some new skid shoes too. It's funny, I didn't see that last year. So, what all of a sudden made them start breaking now, I don't know, but I don't think I would have made it through the winter with them. Especially that one. I know that one was definitely done. Probably could have gotten another month or so out of that other one, but I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to sit there and worry about it. Replace them both and be done with it. So, there you guys go. So Big Earth's got some new skid shoes. Hopefully they'll last a few years. Like I said, I still got to fine tune it, but I'm not going to be able to do that until I get them out and actually plowing. So I'll find out real quick if I start gouging the ground right away. I'll have to get new, or I'll have to adjust them then, but whatever. So guys, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show you that those were shot, and I got some new ones. They're the same thing. They got that primer paint on them. I'm not gonna care about it, so there's no point in going and painting them, you know, in a certain color, because that's just gonna wear off real quick. So, but at least I won't have to worry about them now for quite a few more years. They should be all right, and whatnot. So yeah. Alright guys, I guess I'm taking off. I'm gonna go do some other things and whatnot. So yeah. Alright guys, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Take her easy.